go back and forth as best I can here.
That will get a lot of early time for Ravens, who are now looking at TJ to maybe open up some space through the pool.
Yeah, this is a perfect.
God, I wish the audio wasn't so different on both streams.
Yeah, I know, I hate it. The mainstream sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Now about this rotation, Optic have the spawn.
I like this map set though.
Sending a couple players out of.
But is it 6-star first match? What's
6-star high-rise Karachi sub-base invasion.
Make it more difficult for Carolina to find this early break.
Interestingly enough, Beans, who kind of
always love a good gritty invasion for a last match.
Security then wants to rejoin the hit from the front here. That's finding some success. Fellow and Gwyn able to get themselves two. Beans will open up the hard point. Now it's just down to how Optic reinforce. Shotzi just going to wait in through vents, but he gets sniffed out, and all of a sudden Carolina have a break from the front.
And this is perfectly played so far from Carolina. Fennelly already on 5 in a row. He probably was telling us the truth. No one can kill him. Sitting at 5-0, one off of earning himself the
Fellas about to
cruise
get
with
streaks.
only 25 seconds still to fight for here. You have to start thinking about that rotation if you are Optic.
Oh, we're flipping. Oh,
like
good play by Optic.
Already hits a route.
We're flipping.
The spawns. Now the jump
W
time
play.
is going to be theirs, and they're going to win the rotation.
I love that hit from Dashy in particular. You know that you've got
holy shit.
Your 1v1 for the old time.
Life just flashed before his eyes.
Is brilliant. So now you keep
big win from Beans here.
Shotzi waiting around.
Big win from Beans for spawns.
Could be everything.
You got it.
Shotzi, who peeks the
Brad needs to trade this.
the kill, and now all of a sudden Optic should be spawning out.
And it's
that
already
was
2 dead in the
trolly,
feed,
bro.
so you have the numbers. If you are Carolina, you just got to bombard your way through that front door. Hopefully you can win.
Oh,
the
they spawned in the back.
End, but at least you
You're
get
dead.
those close back spawns. Optic Gaming, they find the kills around the hill, but for how long? Because Carolina are instantly here for another break opportunity.
That was a great individual moment though from Kenny, able to play that backside bar, find himself
in the re-break. Okay, Carolina, we're here.
Carolina, bro.
Carolina kind of piecing right now.
Yeah, it literally can't get any better.
Trying to bunker up from inside the hard point. Contest is up through the waterfall. Nades are landing. Optic finding the kills, and now it's just down to finding the last 2 members inside the hill for the scrap.
And this is what Optic usually find themselves doing a lot on this 6-star, but they are not having
Trust, think about it.
They fight for the ending of that P3 and usually dominate over.
And they're on row. Hold on.
Carolina coming out of the game swinging. Already up by almost
Optic
50
love a good
points.
slow start.
It's gonna be
They love that shit.
walk away with the final 10, but rotation won by Carolina.
Yeah, looking at the regular season stats, Optic was the 3rd best team in rotating, 2nd best team in holding. That has not come through as of yet. A little bit of a slow start for Optic.
No, full pinch that, Brandon. Full pinch that shit.
That the team in green have been able to accrue. 50 seconds to fight for. TJ watching off the pinch. Hit is on the way for Optic.
There we
The
go.
first 2 kills are clean, so now TJ has to make a play, but he's not going to be allowed to stay here for long. Or will he?
TJ.
He's able to take
Beans is a
down
good
2,
pickup.
which will make this
Absolutely.
next hit for Ravens that
I love the roster change. I thought it was really good.
2 players that are coming off the respawns are not yet
They just needed more kills from their AR duo, and they picked up a good player for that for sure.
Applies that pressure. He's going to slow down that angle of attack from Carolina, and now this is where Optic Gaming start to turn the game around. P4 has been their money hill since the beginning of the season. Whenever this map was added, an overall record of 9-1. They were just down by 50. They're going to be able to take the lead with this final 20.
Really clean on the 4th hard point, especially knowing that they could push out these last couple of remaining Ravens members. Now it's just a question of how you transition back into the middle of the map. Kenny still spawning on the left side.
He's got Pred shitting right now.
On the right, the shots he tries to find a pin.
Hit a Pred pop.
Takes down 1. Following up on that route would be Pred.
Yo, Pred pop. Yo, can I get a Pred pop?
The squads, Optic Gaming looking to get a little bit of time now at this P1 HP. You have steps control, you have mid connector, you have shots.
And that's a
also
break.
finding a double kill. That's going to make it a lot easier. All you need is this
Brandon
trade
on
from
5.
Dashy. He now finds himself on 5 in a row. All the hill time, all the map
Bro
control
is
favor of
so
Optic
keen.
Gaming.
It's been just one of those maps for Bruce where he's just
Oh,
take the
yeah.
late rotation. I'll sit up inside the hill, finds himself on the
Got a
cruise missile
streak.
for 6
Tread.
before eventually
Tread.
TJ's date takes him out of commission.
Bang.
Follow-up eliminations, though, are perfect for Optic.
That's
and
good
now
work.
The last 30 is what we're fighting for is Optic will look to also transition to the right side
You think
of the map.
TJ would go to a better team next year, maybe Toronto? Brother, no one on Toronto didn't drop the siege, respectfully. TJ's very good at this game. Bro, I like the Ravens team. No troll. I actually like their team.
It's because shots from MC.
They'll probably break up because someone's going to want to play with Gwyn, but
to that P1, and now they're almost going to be up by 50
like their team.
points, but they're looking for a quick break here. Kenny starting off with that gunfight through the back.
Alright, Optic's up a little bit. What's this one looking like? Ooh, Seattle's kind of winning. Seattle up 20, second row. Sorry, Vancouver.
Hey, if you know, you know, chat. If you know, you know.
Good information.
If you know, you know,
finds
bro.
one before Pred unfortunately takes him out. Shotzi still watching on the backside. sidelines, but only finds one. That's not going to be good enough, as Dashy will be able to try to hold from the front, but the angles that Carolina have will get
They don't know, bro.
First.
They're uncultured, bro.
We're not holding. Oh, we're not holding that.
Sitting on 7 in a row. Optic 3 on 2 for the trades, but Beans finding that double might give Carolina another opportunity to work their way back in.
The thing about this is you've got 2 Cruise missiles. Optic can keep committing to this break as much as they possibly want, but good kills from Carolina. Keep this a bit staggered for Optic on their final break attempt. Shotzzy shut down at vent. 18 seconds.
I think Ken and Brandon both have streaks.
Yeah, Brandon's got one.
Tie game, second row on that Rio.
Kenny doesn't have one.
Ken has one. Yeah, edge streak. Oh, what the fuck did he use it?
He didn't have it in his pocket right there. I don't
He had
know.
an 8 kill streak. Wait, what?
He might have used it already.
Did he insta call?
That led to an early break and a lot of time there for Carolina, but it seems like they have all their bases
Oh,
covered.
yeah, team killed.
Great shots out of base to take down. Kenny cannot find a second, and Optic Gaming hold
I hate that bug.
push.
Not the bug, but how it tried.
Yeah, nah.
This is so convincing for Optic on this setup. Plus, if things get mixy, they could still use a Cruise if they wanted to gain some separation from the front. And
It's
that's
going
exactly what's gonna happen.
rogue.
Dash gonna call him
The streak should end if he gets
This'll
team
put
killed.
this
He's
right
in.
around about a 70-point game.
Bang!
3 still alive will drop. Gwyn does take 1 out of the hard point, but Dashy's done his job.
Well, we've been
and
seeing some
Optic will
crazy
be good
cruise
for this
missiles
round.
this event.
Dante 4-piece yesterday.
Yeah.
5 seconds still to fight for here at this P3. Carolina know that they cannot give up this time for free, but now with only 20 seconds left, someone has
That's
to
a
start
full
thinking about
60
that
shish.
rotation. You have one player who gets blessed.
I'm trying to catch the tail end of this other game as well.
Kenny. So Optic Gaming, flawless on that P3. Another opportunity to get another full 60 here at P4.
This second set of hills has been borderline perfect from Optic. They have played every single one of them to the highest value possible. Gwyn looking to open something up by himself from the backside of the sky.
Your
That's not
audio
gonna
just
happen.
changed to one ear?
Fellow will just have to sit up here at security while he waits for his
to one ear
teammates,
for
and
a
as
second.
the time starts to tick away,
I'm
pressure
back.
for the Ravens as we jump into a listen-in with Carolina.
Yo, or drop. One shot.
And one pinch blue. Shotsy pinch blue, one drop. Nice, one drop still.
Yeah, our drop.
I might swap
Drop that. Nice. Nice. John off, I think left.
Yeah, I might swap for the end of this. Optic's kind of pissing on them.
Going into that hill from these choke points. They're going to try and use that to break into it. Hydra might hit the flank. No, not going to win that gunfight either. More kills flowing in, and it's Surge who managed to break the dam and get into it, except Cool. The Bulldog is here. He is
Dude,
going
Dante's
to lose that
36 and
1v1
23. Holy
and
fuck.
Presti's on the flank.
He's frying.
He's managed to hold them off. This should be
There's
Surge's
a score over
time.
there.
Yeah, there you
215,
go. Now they can
200.
start making inroads over towards P3 as well.
Yeah,
First
got a close
gunfight's been
game
lost,
over
but
there.
all fault. It's been popping up
Yeah,
at the
Optic's
right
kinda
moments. Can he
slamming him. I
find
switched.
something here? He just shotguns with the rival 9. And now alive towards the backside. That gives Surge maybe a linchpin where they can try and find a way through. All of a sudden, Kismet is left on his own. Everybody else trying to get through. Kismet staying alive here is absolutely
This is a
paramount for
grueler.
Cloud9. It's a very, very close game.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Over
it's a
towards
massive
P3 we
lead.
go.
I mean, Carolina get a good P1 here.
Has given them the better spawn. Surge will now have to hit this, and they've gone down
Uh-oh.
towards streets.
Why
are you running your
Switch,
bridge?
idiot. I mean, you want me to
Sky's already
switch?
seen us here as well.
Oh, shit, I don't know
That
what to
hit marker
do.
will give him the information, but he loses the gunfight versus 04, and now
I'm gonna
they're
switch.
in trouble. Too many players of the Surge are here, but fortunately the reinforcements
This should be
flow like
GG
water
here.
into the hill.
On the second
20
one. New
seconds
York's
for
holding.
Cloud9 to try and take this first hard point.
Barring an
It's a
absolute
really
catastrophe.
hard push now from Surge. They
Oh, yeah,
find
they're pushing
gunfights in
this
the middle of the
one.
map, and then another wave as
Dante's
well.
39
Cloud9
and
10
20.
seconds
Yeah,
away.
he is,
Surge can't get anywhere
undeniable.
near. Skies is
Yeah, it's
shutting
over.
it down in the middle of the map.
What we got over here?
Absolutely.
Find ourselves looking
Absolutely.
towards
Back to
P2 for
Optic.
this
Oh,
third
they're getting
rotation.
slammed.
Optic will hold the proximal spawns for now, and they get clearance.
Bro,
through the
Dante's
front side
so
of that pool.
fucking
This is
good.
where the game
Holy
could possibly
shit.
end.
And you got to keep in mind, they still have a couple cruise missiles in the back pocket just in case.
I love how much
Carolina
Rio
need
we've
to
seen this
break, bro.
weekend.
They need to break here.
There's been a Rio in every fucking series, it feels like.
Because you know, you have
Rio's
to contest it from the
gullet.
front. You're not going to work your way through the back because the close spawns for Optic Gaming going to be right there, ready for those engagements.
He's got 34.
TJ starts it off with the
That's why you
first.
pick him
What else
up.
can they find?
Shotzzy on the pinch. Do they expect it? First shots are good from him. Does get a second
Nice
as well, and then Pred
GG.
finishes everything off. That should be the game-winning
And
play,
that is over.
especially with TJ
GG.
dropping. I mean,
Yeah, Optic in New York up
absolute
1.
fluid motion from Optic through that second set.
Soccer.
Here as they close it out on P2, it'll be a 250.
Fellow
to
did start 8-1. That is
155
correct. He
game.
did go
Very
10 and 25 to end the
That's
game.
just way too easy, man. This has been a bread and butter Hardpoint for them on the season. They were 9-1 going into this one. Now make it 10-1, and that
Sure, Fellow
Wait,
went
wait,
10 and 25 to end the game
Wait,
after the
is
first
it
one.
AG can't beat TJ or TJ can't beat AG? Which one is it? Which
Uh,
one is it?
TJ always beats AG.
To do. If you're
Sure,
Vegas,
Bob?
you're taking mental note of that.
Oh, yeah.
These guys don't want to play close.
I think Bruce Bruce is the best player in the game at the moment? I'd still say it's Scrap. Bruce is definitely up there, though. I'd probably put him like 2 right now, I'd say. I think Bruce is probably the most, like, well-rounded. I think Bruce and Scrap are definitely the most well-rounded.
We're back, Sam. AG finds the first blood on the Kyla fellow.
Optic on high rise. I've never seen this before. Sip too. Yeah, true check the comms. Yeah, Sip's kind of different right now as well. Yeah, I put all 3 of them. You could make an argument for whatever placings you want, but I think that's probably the 3 right now. Dante's been undeniable, bro. He's so fucking good. It's actually crazy. His stage 4 to now has been like lights out. Not a bad thing to say about him. It's actually crazy.
I don't think that Beans was going to gain that info. Curious to see how loud his headset is. He's not going to get the sound cue, so Shots is going to second on the round. Now it's Gwyn, the rookie of the year, try to clutch up in the 1v2.
And he knows he's stuck between both parties of this Optic Gaming twosome, so it's down to how do you want to try to isolate this.
They are kind of separate right now if you can get a blood.
That Dashy is probably going to be staying safe towards windows, but this is taking a ton.
I feel like Optic are playing like with such confidence now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got that first series out of the way.
Pistol out.
He can plant.
Oh, could lead to a possibility of a plant. Shotsy up and over.
Wow, he didn't see him.
Doesn't see it initially. Trying to stand, but the damage is decent.
Almost killed though.
And
still challenging.
Take the round.
A little scary there. One Shotsy.
Yeah, one more bullet. He might be dead.
Yeah, right. It was the defense too. I think Shotsy would have killed him if it wasn't for defense.
Yeah, I thought he would have seen him before.
But unfortunately, not enough time to find those kills and also work that objective. But Shotsy just doing what he does, sneaking behind enemy lines, finding a couple kills, just making it so hard for you to even think about your play call.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we jump into the second round. Optic will be on the offense. Carolina looking to play pretty passively over the middle of the map. A couple of long-range angles being taken through big windows and over towards the A side. But Gwyn with an AR in hand will be able to find first blood on a Pred that's over at the middle of the map. It's immediately countered though, and that's enough for shots.
Wow, he lived.
It's tough.
Not damaging enough to find the kill, and Carolina will come out with a 3v2.
Oh, but Dashy is at least able to take down Gwyn instantly, so it's going to be a 2v2. Make it a 2v1 now.
Nah, Brandon wins these. I've seen Brandon win these. I've seen Brandon win these.
Make this round basically impossible.
I've seen Brandon win these.
Do not go for those single island chows.
Yeah, and don't let him have this crossing angle, because you know that Dashy is very capable of beaming you in an instant. Bomb down in a precarious spot. Beams red. Shots are good, but there's the double challenge.
Goodness, job by Tyler.
The isolated kill and turn
Oh
that
my
into
god, I thought he was about to do that shit.
New York
How many
up 1-0.
matches have been played so far, Chad? This is the first match, Sparkle. It's the first one, my boy. It started a little bit later today, bro. Am I the only one who woke up at like fucking? Bro, I thought this shit was like at 8 o'clock today.
That's why I was asking yesterday in the DM, because I saw like 4 different times, dude. People were saying 7, 8, 10.
It happens through the middle of the map, so there's no real easy way to rotate around after that happens for Optic. Yes, there's a couple of trades, but once you win that mid lane over, if you're Carolina, you use it, and boy, did they ever. Fellow will be on 3 in a row after round number 2. And he will be the dedicated bomb carrier here. Trophy system down as they will.
I have been shot by a shotgun.
But Shotsy down low finds one.
The double barrel, bro.
3v3.
Still a 3v3 management play for both of these rosters, but Optic Gaming, they're taking a lot of map away from Carolina. This is going to force them to waste a lot of the game clock here. They even think about that objective, and Felony on 3 in a row is just going to try to play his life as long as he can. But Kenny in this position is so crucial because he's going to give all the info to his team.
Freebie.
See Fellow at range. Shots are in.
Freebie.
Follow-up though from TJ is perfect. We'll stay 2v2. Bomb down for now, but Beans and TJ looking to work this one together as Optic continue to be a bit separated for now.
Beans on the bench.
I actually haven't watched the process, Shetty. I gotta watch the process. We're gonna watch that, bro, when I get back.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Through that underground, but Dashy gets the read on it.
I haven't seen it at all. I haven't even seen clips or nothing. I've seen one clip of Bruce hugging Hector.
And it's just from Shotzi's position, he can watch this entire cross, so Dashy only has to worry about the windows. Really well played. As now TJ will collect the bomb and make his move. Does he check? Sees the barrel. Should be one for free. It is. Space to go for the plan if he wants it, but instead is looking to see if Dash is going to immediately hit the challenge. It's not the case, so this is going to be a 1v1.
Oh, the timing.
On TJ may have missed his window. What? Now down to 3 seconds, and he knows all he has.
Oh my God, that is devious.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I thought TJ heard him break the glass. I thought he realized he jumped out.
What the fuck is that?
But he's played with him for such a long time, and he understands how he likes
to
play
S&D.
The repositioning just way too much. TJ committing on the kill.
Seattle up 2-1.
Himself an opportunity to close out that round. So Optic Gaming take the lead right on back.
Lots of really long rounds in these first 3, I'll tell you. But no plants as of yet. Means that this has essentially been a glorified TDM to this point. Pred looking to get aggressive over through mid. This is where he was found last time. Not going to be the case this time around as Gwyn is trying to take aggression towards B Street Alley.
Ooh!
What a piece of
Holy
that is from
fuck,
Gwyn.
man.
Pops back over, finds Pred, and now it's a 4v2 for Carolina.
Dash in, Shachi left to try to clutch on up. This is not going to be easy.
Gwyn's going rogue.
And he does that dumb shit.
No
bro.
thumbs, thank you, buddy.
3v2, still more manageable now. And Shotzi in a very crucial position. He's going to pick up that MCW in hand.
Oh, he just gave up mid, too.
I'm pretty sure he gets the info onto Fellow.
Dude, Fellow just gave up mid.
Able to get out with 83 HP, but he's going to commit.
Waiting, just making sure that Beans isn't here to provide any assistance whatsoever.
Beans should be able to kill Brandon
here.
here. Oh, wait, what?
And the map will flip itself.
What is he looking at?
Playing from what is traditionally the offensive angles.
What are the timings in this search right now?
Side. Time running out. Shotzi seen on the long cross. Good shots from Beans. Dashy still completely unknown, though. Now maybe an opportunity to get the quick trade back. If he can find the route, which I don't believe he has. Beans slipping underneath. Going to be able to find the final 2.
From
Carolina take themselves up now to 2-2.
And that's another first blood on the hands of Gwyn. Finds that first kill and somehow, some way is ready for that second gunfight on Zaprade. Makes it a lot easier, but I thought Shotzi had the advantage in that gunfight versus Felony. I don't know the angle that Beans had, potentially watching his cross to try to keep his teammate alive, but when you have a player that weak, I was always thinking Shotzi is going to commit to that gunfight, at least turn it into a 1v1.
It's a good opener, but doesn't fully get finished out. So we'll
I'm looking like Uncle. I look like an uncle. I'm getting old, man.
Without a bomb being
3-1.
Yeah, fucking old out here, man. I'm getting old, chat.
They just don't really play for bomb plants. See if Carolina could kind of change the mold here just a touch. Double hit over towards blue stairs. Shotzi once again getting aggressive towards the helipad. He gets an isolated win versus Beans. Follow-up shots are decent across the map. Shotzi stays alive and gets out of there.
And that's the adaptation that we've seen from Optic Gaming on high-rise search and destroy. Shotzi just setting the tone early on, taking top heli, gaining the info for his team, and then realizing where the pressure is coming in. He strikes for that first blood, and look how much ground Optic already taken away. You have Shotzi and Kenny working behind enemy lines.
How the fuck did Ant get here? You run out bottom blue.
Clean round right there from Optic.
Yeah.
As soon as TJ misses that chance on the window.
See, 9 score? I think it's 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
He's been playing blue every round.
He was trying to create something to get the numbers.
Paco's 9-1 on a 6 streak.
Missed that opportunity there. Optic will make you.
Kismet and Cedar both don't have a kill, but they're up 3-1.
And now with that, we
seems about right.
All defense. And I think if you're Optic right now, you got to put a little bit more focus over towards
that. That's crazy, bro. I feel like Paco and Dante are always the ones. Like, I don't know, bro. It's like they're always the ones getting kills.
Yeah. Paco's 10-1 in 4 rounds.
Towards blue and helipad, but we know how difficult it is to plant that bomb over towards that A site. But if you dominate over towards B,
here we go.
Wasting the age, you waste everything. It's going to be a lot easier for you as Kenny strikes for the first blood.
And that's just both ARs at long range.
Man, Carolina can't get a blood.
There to support, and Shotzi with the high angle thinks he may be able to take down Beans, but simultaneously, Kenny does get involved. But the trade back is immediate, and Carolina, after being completely destroyed on this B Street play, have somehow managed to get this to a 2v2.
And look at how aggressive Gwyn is.
Ooh, I like this from Gwyn.
Enemy lines. I don't know if Optic are going to be ready for this kind of play, but they are taking the opposing side of the map.
They might be ready, because they knew they went underground.
Oh, he's dead on bomb.
He's going to turn around.
He's dead on bomb.
Too bad Tom couldn't bet the over for Hydra.
Information is now known. Beans finds some good timing. Yes, he does. Pops up the ladder.
Carolina.
Now it's just down to 1. Dashy for the 1v2. Plenty of time on the clock for him to work around this, but he's got to find the intel.
Carolina, we're here.
I'm back. Good round. Good round.
We're alive.
Player on the point.
Good round.
And that will work out for Carolina, keeping this thing all defense.
And that's fantastic plays from Carolina. Early picked off for that first blood. Kenny
finds
it,
on A here for New York.
On the trades, and I feel like it's always been
Seattle.
To even up those numbers.
And Hook's running through it. Nothing's changed.
Nothing ever changed.
Turns it into a 2v2. He does not.
All right, I need Caesar and Kiz to get one.
Finds another one, bro. What the fuck are they doing, bro?
And then that slows down what Optic's game plan was. You're probably thinking, okay, they're camping their side of the map. We should be able to get a free bomb plant. But when Gwyn puts those shots from that angle in the back of their spawn, and then Beans pops up,
oh my God, Bulldog's about to die.
That'll be the first round that the first blood does not lead to a round win for either of our two.
Oh my God, Kiz is missing.
you've got Carolina.
How do you not get that kill?
Hell
nah.
How many times?
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Oh,
to say.
okay, this round's over now. Okay, this round's over.
That
Coming
was a
back.
fast-ass round. I heard the round start. I literally heard it
Chat, I
start.
might just multi-box this bad boy.
Shotzi has hit the same exact route.
I might just rip a fucking
I
multi-box.
was trying to multi-twitch yesterday. It wasn't working.
Yeah, my multi-twitch
is fugazi. That's why.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But like, come on.
I'll try it again. Maybe it's back up today.
He cannot keep finding first bloods on that side of the map on the defensive end.
Too easy. Absolutely too easy. Okay. So it definitely feels like the trends and the patterns, Optic are making the adjustments that it feels like could lead to an offensive win. Do you trust that you can still over-isolate this B side of the map, though, again? I mean, you found a good first blood. Just stay alive in the middle of the map, I think, especially as a call-out over towards what Pred's been able to try to work.
Shotzi's going under.
I think
Here he
goes.
goes.
Make the play call to still fight over towards B Street. Just probably not commit on some of these individual gunfights that you're finding yourself in, but you have the playmaker and Shotzi ready to hit this side hop-up.
Oh, they're lagging on Bravo.
His teammates are able to provide as Kenny's working his way into the site.
They're lagging.
Look again. Look at him. Get to the spot. Get the
backpack of TJ. Yeah, sure does. Just a little.
That's my fucking boy, dude. Let's go.
To come through. Now a lot of stress on this Carolina defense. The player over towards Windows has to try to stay alive, but fellow.
Oh my God! Someone finally did it.
Last one left is Beans. Good for the first. Shots are out. He's good for the second. Hold on a second. 1v2. He's going to get the regen and the reset completely. Up top, shots are decent.
Ken finally did it. Oh my God.
Good round. Good round.
Somebody finally did it.
What spot you talking about?
Bro, when you climb the ladder for B-bomb on high rise and look through the crack to the radio corner. That's the first time I've seen someone do it this year. And of course it's Ken, dude. I'm Glazer. I'm a Glazer.
That's the first time you've seen that shit?
Bro, nobody does that. Ever.
I thought, yeah. People don't do it much. But I have seen it before.
No, I feel like people just never do that shit.
It is a good spot. You would think people would do it a lot more.
Morsey, thank you for the prime.
How that works out. Unreal stuff. Shotzi now on 3 in a row.
Schmay, thank you for the 17.
Of a lot of the defensive first bloods. Like you called out, a lot of it over towards the helicopter side. This time, TJ going to get
That's what I'm saying, Dylan. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, you did teach the elevator spot on fucking Invasion, though.
A little snap and turn over towards Pred to turn the numbers in favor of Carolina.
So now Kenny and Dash, the AR score Optic game, left to try to clutch on up, but Beans is not expecting two players to approach up through that B street. So Dashy finds the first
1v2, another 1v2 for Bruce.
Better of Kenny. So now the most clutch player that we had on the season.
Another 1v2 for Bruce. Hold on, let him cook.
He may actually.
Oh wait, I think I fucked the multi-twitch when I tried to full screen it. Yeah, I can't full screen like that.
Fellow will get taken down. That's the bomb. Now down, he knows it. Hello. Trade starting to come out through. Stun.
Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Now it's just down to who wins out this final battle. Pistols out
from
both players. Dashy trying to hold the corner.
Good play from Gwen.
You can even see it on Kenny's face, like woo, almost.
Damn.
Good play. Carolina stay alive.
Refresh. Usually whenever I try to do it in full screen,
they lagged, huh? They had to end it.
Yeah.
Thing, but Gwyn gets the better of him in that engagement. He was prepared for the gunfight, prepared for the moment to keep his team alive in this search and destroy. But you can already see the adjustments. This time it was Kenny finds the first blood, but they were ready for that push. They take top heli, they shut down Shotzi, they don't allow him to be the playmaker, and they stay alive a little bit longer.
Huge scenes, absolutely huge. And even in this moment right here, you kind of think that Dashy isolating the bomb, that may have been enough to secure the 1v2. Not fully. But can Carolina put together 2 more rounds? Has to start here, obviously. Stuns out and over, but Gwyn avoids being tagged. Simultaneously, Beans is going to take an extra step. And this is how Carolina could possibly overwhelm this Optic offense. What those are from Gwyn? Holy smokes, 5 in a row now all of a sudden.
Damn, son, thank you, buddy.
If you're Pred, this
Bro, these are not close rounds on this high rise right now.
People are just getting blown out.
Oh my God. Gwyn's got a streak for the round 11 too.
Who do you guys got, man?
I got Carolina, bro. They got a streak. Surely they don't burger the streak,
Cruise
right?
missile back pocket. They surely should close.
You don't burger
that.
a round like a streak,
You got to drop this early so Shotzi doesn't get on that helipad side. And then
I just hope they don't use the streak in the first 15 seconds. Like after the timer goes down, they use it right away. That's it. Then they just, you know what I mean? You gotta like delay it, bro.
Bro, save tax, play like blue, nade them out.
Yeah. They are going to be on. It is going to be a replay from Gwyn with the snaps.
Get blue control of the streak, bro. Curve that motherfucker, man.
But they are on the attacking side, so Gwyn is going to play this nice and slow. Going to use that cruise missile nice and early to give that information to his teammates.
Look, they're doing the same.
Curve it. Down and backwards.
Shotzi's going to play a little bit of bait. He's going to get called out here. He's out the line to see if he Pred missile only does
he got
so
nervous
much.
because the guy was pushing him.
Optic
Yeah, he
back into their
killed him.
spawn, but they do get isolation
I
on the
guess that
Shotzzy.
works. And was running him
4v3.
down.
Kenny making move up B Street, but Beans is
He
deep
saw
over
Shotzzy
towards
pushing
A.
him and he lost. That's why he did that.
That's fine. That's fine. And was running him down.
Now Carolina.
Listen, Chad, y'all don't know ball, bro.
But Kenny, he is gonna get stunned. Positioning already known. The double chow is
gonna
they
trolled it.
they bottled it. They bottled it.
Oh wait, 1v1.
The damage was so significant for Kenny, but now it's just down to one. Beans deep over.
Beans, what the fuck?
What a shot from fucking Beans. Holy shit.
Beans, what the fuck?
What a shot from Beans.
You're on A.
Both series tied up at 1, folks. Optic just started. Let's swap on over.
And you already have Pred setting up this pinch. So this is a scary moment here for Carolina on the season where they were dead last.
Little
on the
Karachi
defensive
control.
side.
Oh yeah.
Optic Gaming now have 2 minutes and
See if
all
these
Red
teams get
Control
the
just
point.
make one opportunity, one set of kills to work their way on in.
That is an incredible window for TJ to reclaim some space towards bottom red. Problem is the rest of the Ravens cannot get forward out of the backside areas of this diner. TJ still holding on to the desk. Beans trying to watch the cut as best as he possibly can. And now the isolation for Optic is all about getting TJ out of position. That win comes through, but the rest of Carolina have gotten over the hot wall, and now they're here for defense.
You gotta be ready to iron up and get a couple kills, though. It's a 2-2 split in the gunfights, but Beans is able to find a double and slow down that pressure, make it a triple. Great shot to find double headshots.
Beans is shooting
now that
that,
allows the rest of the team to still
months.
be here to try to contest this play.
Long route from Gwyn on the way means the defense is going to be pretty limited in terms of how many numbers are actually here. So every fight is a big one. Fellow taken down by Kenny's long nade. TJ trying to stay alive with nades of his own over the top.
Red leaf red.
Finally comes through, but it's quickly responded
3
to
and
by Kenny.
18.
And this should be enough
Shit.
for Optic to likely stop
Ain't no
the
last guys in red.
Work their way into the point. They already gained the info onto TJ, who's trying to set up this pinch play. So if you are Carolina, you got to work your way over.
They're gonna be looking at this.
Taking that opportunity away from you. He times
3
that
dead.
flank. He's able to
last
find a
one on
double.
pin.
That's
Brandon
all that first segment.
He got absolutely leaked on,
Optic,
stacked the
my
point.
fucking
And look at
God.
Brandon going to stack. I mean,
look at this is
beautiful.
And that's the round.
Beautiful.
There's no way they touch this in time.
That was a clean, that was like a 45-second offense.
To quickly get the B zone.
That's just way too easy right there from Optic, man. They start off initially with a great push through the middle of the map, earn a couple segments at that A point, but it was the slow playing around that objective towards that B segment. When they work their way, Kenny alongside of his teammate in Pred, they work their way back over towards junk side. They find those 2 kills onto Gwyn and Beans, effective on the trades. You get those close red spawns, you give yourself multiple opportunity after opportunity to just win one set of fights and you're in.
I think the thing about it is, for the most part, the SMGs for the Ravens have played fine, but the ARs are not locking down the lanes like you need to. Fellow just at 1 and 8. Now, granted, he's got 900 damage and 4 assists, so he's parts of these plays, but those little moments where you're not finishing kills are turning into the openings that Optic need to get onto the zone. But over towards Carolina, they immediately get onto A.
Yeah, Felony's got to turn it around and turn it around quick.
Oh, hell no.
That's just trying to be great.
At your best, so.
No, that's A.
Not the greatest start to
Carolina, you got 2 kills. Please go into red, please. Go into red. You got 2 kills, please. Thank you.
Segment onto the third. Time is going to be
Oh,
extended
wait. Teej is on a
early.
dirty pinch right here. I like this from Teej.
Hold down a B setup for 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
And TJ's already trying to find routes over towards the jump wall. That will be denied by
I thought
Pred.
they should have went quicker there. They got 2 kills. Leave the solo cap on A. Get red control.
Kenny will get some junkyard control. So Carolina will be spawning really far away from this B side, and Shotzzy's cleared out the long flank. This is a lot of stress on this Carolina attack.
Because they're going to waste a lot of time. At least Gwyn is working his way back over towards
they got jump spawn.
that one-on-one versus Dashy, and at the same time, Beans catches shots. He's slipping. So they should be able to reinforce with their numbers and these close red spawns instantly over towards this B point. They're winning the trades fights. Got to get into point now.
Just watching the cross. He gets taken down, though. Good shots from Dashy. Trophy system out for Carolina, trying to win the back alley, but Shotzzy at least still goes 1 for 1. Last one left alive is Gwyn, and he just gets flat out overwhelmed.
Too icy,
Carolina
dude.
still spawning
versus
all the
just
way
too
down
icy.
the market side of all things. I'm just as surprised as I think anyone else.
And Carolina are fucked because they have market spawn.
Oh, maybe not.
That's a gift right there for Optic Gaming, because they were expecting more gunfights to be right in front of them. The Carolina get those chicken coop spawns, and now they're forced to hit that overextension. It's already been a minute wiped off the game clock. Now they're working their way behind enemy lines.
Oh, that timing. Brandon just gave up the hop and he got over.
Rival 9 not going to commit with 34 HP, or are you? Yeah. You're going to pull out the red Indian and still go for the chow.
Shotzzy, though, gains some space and some separation.
Wow, that timing on Brandon actually might have lost him the round. Never mind. He just got it back. He got it back in blood.
The jump ball actually put a little bit of pressure on towards
Came
the
off
B
spawn,
side
took
itself.
bases.
That now, all of a sudden, allows Carolina to clear out front red, but Beans still spawns in Egypt. So he's got a long way to get here to try to help out this Ravens hit.
At least they do have a
Bro, the market spawn is so ass.
around the map. And they still are getting those back.
Like, why is that a thing, man? Look at it. The junk spawn's open and they're just perma spawning market.
That's a big two-piece from Teej. He's weak though.
Heroic play from TJ, because you're absolutely right. It is just spawn after spawn.
Ooh, good shots.
It's so ass, chat. They can't get out of it. They get it one time and you're spawning there for the rest of the round.
But it is
it's
making this
so
so much more difficult for Carolina. The only benefit is that they do hold an edge in the life lead, but they need to stop this clock.
And now they got 30 seconds to go. Final push, last hurrah to try to break it on this overextension.
3 and 18 combined from Kismet and Skies in the Surge. Jesus Christ.
Good.
This red area. You're playing a nice and
3
slow.
and 18 's
top
fucking
single. He's only able to take down one, but that's already job well done. It's a 3v3 fight now.
And this has got to be Carolina thinking, we're still spawning market. Is there
Dude,
someone
look at them.
jump?
There's
Yeah,
just...
They're not even getting the P3 spawns.
So bad.
So now it's just down to one more hit from Beans. And no, it's just not going to happen. I mean,
it's unwinnable, bro. You get that market spawn one time and the round becomes unwinnable. It's so ass.
No way, because even when they were dropping around red, it was Carolina finding two pieces, and they were still spawning all the way at Coop. So even at the very end of those games right there, of that round, Felony was playing it really slow over towards Junk, thinking, okay, we're
Fellow won 4 and 23 watch.
Someone has to be about the Junk area, but there was nobody there. So Optic Gaming basically got blessed right there.
Unreal stuff. So that a little bit of a foil towards the Carolina hits towards B. Fellow just on 3 kills, so I try to give him a little bit of credit for being 1 and 8 with at least damage and assists.
3 and 14.
Now it's an issue here as Carolina's getting heavily outslayed.
Now their backs are against the wall. 2 rounds to none. They had to try to slow down the approach of Optic Gaming on their attack, but Shotzzy, different angle of approach now, finds another first blood. On another attack around this time onto TJ, and you can see how slow Pred is playing it over towards red. He's waited for Gwyn to set up on that pitch.
Yeah, decent shots.
Beans is shooting today, man.
Dashy, super simple, but as you'd mentioned, Shotzi's route opens up space and actually forces Carolina to have to worry about this pinch, and Shotzi's already out of there, man. I mean, it's unreal how fast he moves around the map. Gwyn nearby, Shotzi up top, just trying to see if he can find anyone over towards Junk. Not going to happen. And the clock will slip underneath a minute left as Optic need to find a way to get to his zone.
Oh, big trade though.
Beat up, David Brown, but
keeps red control in favor of Carolina, and now Optic Gaming are getting those close chicken coop spawns towards the backside of that P3 hardpoint. They have dominated that top 3 positioning, so they're going to give themselves opportunity to still put the game clock at a pause. 46 seconds to go, but second segment on the works.
And he just essentially guarding to make sure that no one can play through top red, and even on
get red control.
God, I love it. TJ. Gwyn trying to follow
he almost got
at least able to find the trade and keep red control largely in favor of Carolina, but he knows now with the A zone chalked, he needs to play in Junk.
Yeah, time is going to get extended. So how do Optic Gaming decide to work their way on in? You already have Pred sitting over towards that top AC area. Shotzzy goes for the one-on-one gunfight through top red. That's a perfect start, but Felony gets the better of Kenny. He just has to play his life in that junkyard position.
Can Shotzzy create something for Optic to use through mid-map? No, instead they're going to go back and see if they can find the isolated kill on towards Fellow. Shotzzy rival line in hand will win the elimination, and with that, here come Optic.
I love when teams do the shit that they're supposed to do, bro.
It's
so dope inducing. Just watching, just like knowing the sequence of things that should happen and then it happens.
Behind enemy lines, he's finding freebie kill.
It's a work of art.
I mean,
and now they are getting bombarded around that point.
Yeah,
that's all 4 dead for Optic Gaming.
Shotzi's in their base too. He's gonna spawn kill these guys.
AG spawning him deep as well.
He's trying to find a couple kills around in the middle of the
map. Should get jump spawn still.
Because now it's a 4v2 around this point.
Ooh, they spawned deep actually.
Inside the zone with Dashy playing the backside alley, but
get the second ticket move.
They have to play corners to stay safe. Dashy slipping into the closet. Kenny trying to watch the cross. 2 ticks are locked. Dashy on 4 in a row. Still winning gunfights.
Nah, they're getting 2v4'd.
Things out. It's just down to Beans from inside the hill.
Still the
3rd tick is being captured, and Dashy will finally
hold on, AG's here.
Follow-up from Pred is on the way, trying to force the square peg, and he wins the first 1v1.
Ooh, that's over.
That was a quick-ass map.
AG. Okay, MC. Guys, peace.
That was a quick-ass fucking map, bro.
All right, MC. Damn, somebody started already? I just switched.
Yeah, it started already.
I'll see, bro. They fly through games in EWC. I swear.
I love it.
No breaks.
I love it.
CDL, I'll be listening to Skirt right now with a 5-minute break on my screen.
Yeah, dead ass, bro.
And Beans trying to watch over towards his backside gas tanks. They will clear out some space, and now they got focused not just on the hill, but also on rotation.
That's early 3 dead over towards that overextension side, trying to get over towards the generators at P2. Shotzi finds a freebie through the middle of the map, and all those players dropping from Carolina are now going to spawn out. Last player alive in Beans, he also
Look at
drops.
Kenny, man. So inspirational, bro.
Spawned out early.
Insta-dive.
They secure the rotation for P2, and now they're going to
we're challing.
set up.
Pred even just putting a little bit of pressure on the P2 platform. Shotzi able to watch the corner even while stunned. No worries. Just holds down the trigger and finds the kills needed to alleviate the pressure.
Oh, hell no.
Shotzi back up top. Almost takes down 2.
Oh, hell no.
With that, Carolina will get a trophy down on the inside of the windows and maybe a chance to break this from the side.
40 seconds still to fight for here. You don't want to give up all this time. Great gunfight win right there out of TJ to open up that angle of attack. They're finding the effective trades to work.
Can y'all chow together? Damn, Ravens. Y'all trying to one-man army every break.
I feel Ravens are gonna get shit. They can't keep up in respawns. They can't keep up with these guys.
And it's sub base, so AG's about to have 32.
Optic's just so confident in respawns right now, bro. They're just the world champs, man.
Delusional
They're on that.
champs.
It's just like the
Jake Keenan, 5
what do
minutes.
they call it? The victory lap. It's the victory lap for these guys, man.
I really don't know who's gonna win this event. I have no fucking clue.
He's gonna go for that overextension around this left side to try to block those back spawns, hoping that his teammates can find a couple kills.
Might be Optic again, bro.
I mean, they're definitely favorites for sure.
Might be Optic again.
Definitely favorites. I just have no clue.
Pred switches up his angle. He's
gonna try who do you guys got winning?
For the teammates to come on in.
Yeah, they're just trying to clear up top snow here.
To be honest, I think it's either gonna be Optic or the Stallions.
I think the Stallions after yesterday's performance.
Nah, it woke them up. It woke
Yeah,
them up.
it got the bad rep out.
Got the bad plays out.
Holding down this top snow positioning is
Good hold from Carolina.
This Money Hill at P3. They found another 3 in the feed.
Because I don't want to hear it, bro. The Stallions are winning this fucking event, bro. We're winning this shit.
Ever again.
That would be the most, maybe the most insane event win of all time if they were to win this.
A Money Hill for Optic Gaming.
That'd be fucking crazy. That would be fucking insane, bro.
And that's going to be enough for Dashy to know he can move back over towards the new hill, and in doing so, he does find TJ. Now a couple of
it's good from Optic, like hitting old here. Trap him.
This just makes more comfort exist on the map for Optic heading over towards 4.
Yeah, just creating those layers, making it more difficult for Carolina to work their way on out. Allows them to have 10 to 15 seconds uncontested to start, but Optic Gaming able to take the lead right on back. Kenny covering over towards the Sky Bridge area, sitting at the catwalk, watching the crossover towards the right side of that P5 tank. But right now, Optic Gaming, they're so far spread around the map. It's not even close for Carolina to even contest this soon.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny and Shotzi through mid here really make life difficult for the Ravens, who do eventually get the kills they need to possibly.
Oh, that timing.
Now Pred in trouble. Kenny still spawning up with Shotzi in the back, and they both find kills. Now it's just down to Kadashi.
Yo, Beans is actually on one today. This guy's winning everything.
Eventually gets seen, and with that, a very nice break
Yeah,
here
that's
for
a
the last
break.
20 to fight for Carolina.
And that is why we haven't seen sub-base in the last 2 events, because you get those kind of freaky spawns towards the backside.
This really is the first sub base we've watched in 2 events.
Sub-base is so long, bro. It's been forever. At champs, we didn't see it at all.
Yeah, I think the only time it was in a series was grand
You can
finals.
already see how aggressive they're getting over towards the generator.
Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful for Optic. Zoning out the entire bottom of the map. Pred will make sure there's no OE over towards the opposite side. Now it just comes down to predicting and maybe again.
Are they gonna recognize the split spawns?
For Carolina, which
Ooh,
will
good
go over towards
shots.
the 3 side, but the eliminations are perfect for Carolina. Kenny being able to tally 1 at the end of the fight, but
Push out, T-Fel. Yes, sir.
comfortably slide onto the hill.
But look, they're both spawning right next to each other around that warehouse area, and now they're spawning behind each other over towards
Man,
B2.
Tyler didn't
This is
actually
an
push all the way out. He
all-out
just
mix
sat
fest, but
there.
Optic Gaming through the chaos are thriving in it. That's 3 dead in the feed. Last player alive is going to be Gwyn. You still have 1 player in Beans putting down a couple shots.
Good spawn by 8 right there.
Yeah, right. Spawn right beside.
Good spawn by 8. Oh, he died.
They're trying to
Down to
hold on
5.
to this final 20 seconds as Kenny finds himself on 5 in a row.
We can definitely see why no one's played this map in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Lots of side-by-side holding hand spawns for both teams. But Optic, like you mentioned, have done very well of trying to control when that chaos happens and, more importantly, coming out the victors of it. It's a slim margin, though, all things
Nate
told.
shot subs in against Optic in the finals and drops the CDL kill record for the win.
Nate shot might go 4 in 23.
Sound in with how the green wall are coming.
Nice. Last shot down, man. Fellow spawner. Enemy server late.
Are you?
I'll try him going in, fellow server.
I'm playing for the server, me, fella.
Oh, yeah, just. Oh, yeah. I can shoot him in a second.
One shot on time, quit.
Every top, top.
Watch out time.
Top dead.
Watch out the box.
Fucking
Hey,
ears.
there's long.
Long?
He's long, yeah, 100%.
Anytime. He can't remember me. I can't
I saw the bottom. You guys hold. You guys hold. One is right.
What is this spawn? 2 just spawn P2.
One's a camera, bros.
Oh my god, what is going on? They're spawning everywhere. Everybody's everywhere.
Low dark, fellow. No, wait.
Loading, fella.
I can get him. I'll get him, AJ.
Loading, fella. One shot.
I'll get him.
On the server box. On the server box. Let me spawn out. Yeah, they're in parallels with you.
Front P2, bro. Front P2 going. Ain't on node.
Where'd he go?
He's
on you. Go in, guys.
I hate
He went side. He's on top of the railings. One loading.
I had the right back, bro.
Make sure we play for this guy.
Yeah, I had the right back.
It's a big kill.
It's 2.
Big kill, guys.
I mean, wait, one shot top P2. And one's on the railings. Top P2, one shot.
Yeah, you can pitch that, Bruce.
There's 2 there. Alright, go into one.
Top snow.
Alright, go
He's
into
top
there.
ICs.
Where's the fellow?
Oh, the long slide. Oh, the long slide.
What's that, Salah? I think there's 2 side. Last 2 front.
I need. I'm on your stairs there, Brandon. Give me a second. They can pitch it back, bro.
That's an impressive slide through for Shotzzy.
Little long slide by Anther.
Long slide.
And they're blending it.
The kills are perfect for Optic.
Carolina are so bad at P2s, bro.
Yeah, this is flawless. And now you have Pred being the aggressor, trying to take over this warehouse positioning, knowing that
Look at these kills. They can flip them out, too.
Not going to give this up for free. They did not find a successful break attempt at that pre-3 last go-around, but now the spawns have flipped. You are not allowing Carolina to soak up any time there because you still have Kenny winning those one-on-one gunfights. Effective trade coming in.
And is such a rat.
And
is such a rat, dude.
Clearing out the entirety of the back. Help is
shots too.
Optic very well.
Are you kidding me? This guy's a Navy SEAL.
From 3 to 4.
And 3 dead.
Oh boy.
And the flip's in.
Spawning in tunnel though.
Right now
yeah, they're spawning close. One guy spawned across the fucking.
Have put themselves in position to win the spawns, and on top of that, they're pushing Carolina super far out.
Someone kill Ant. Holy shit! We'll trade this guy. They spawn in the box. This map's awesome. They should play this map in every series.
That is unreal though from Carolina on their spawn points. One spawns right into his teammates at the warehouse, and then the other one all the way in the backside of P4. So
this map is so good, dude.
Have the spawns, and now they're soaking up this hill time. Still a 40-point lead, but Carolina are here to contest.
Ooh, shit on.
Quite able to finish off the kill
Push out
on the front side of the ramps. And with that, it looks like the last 25 should be pretty likely all going to Optic. Maybe one more chance for Fellow to hit from Snowside.
Oh, and has insane timing on the rotation. What is Gwyn doing? Why the fuck are you standing there, brother? Is he trying to do the hop up?
He's already beat you to the punch.
Yeah, they lose the rotation gunfight, but thankfully your teammates are all still across.
She's almost got 2 minutes in hill already. Look at this guy.
Some way gets the better of Gwyn again for the second gunfight.
This is perfect too. They're executing this perfectly.
Across the map, last player alive on this side is going to be Felony. But here comes the pinch from Kenny. He's going to get the freebie. A flawless 3 hills in a row from Optic.
Yeah, they're just chaining.
Are we kidding? Oh, no. What are we talking about? Shotzzy take it over, and that may be what causes Optic to clean up this map. Number 4.
This is
Carolina
GG, bro.
from the front have to win every single gunfight. You've got Kenny in a power position looking for 1 kill for the cruise missile, but not quite able to secure it. Optic still should be spawning close, but Shotzzy actually and Kenny will spawn across the map. Maybe a chance for Carolina to break here.
Yeah, now you're just hoping that your teammates around that hill can hold it down, waiting for the pinch to come on in. And Kenny and Pred, they at least combined for a couple kills. Now the teammates are here. Shotzzy again.
This guy Ant, dude.
Miracle 2-piece. And now you're spawning out Carolina towards the backside, but this is perfect because there's only 15 seconds still to fight for. You're going to have that free rotation over towards you to potentially close out the game there.
Yeah, Fellow from P2 window, Pred just underneath. Shadow's been seen. Fellow only able to find 1. Now it's down to the battle between him and Beans, and Pred says, I don't need to take this fight. My teammates are on the way over.
Great play by you.
Towards the front side of the hill and make sure none of the other Ravens can find a rotation through the P2 side of the map. Hardpoint opens, 145-221.
AG kills him.
To isolate. Now it's just
what a fucking play by AG.
Wow.
Gonna get in the hill, and now you only need 28 seconds to call series. Because now if you're Carolina Royal Ravens, it has to be perfect.
Optics in the unbreakable setup.
Unfortunately, does get shut down by Shotzzy.
One person who can make a play here is T, and he's dead.
Last push here from Carolina.
Yes, so many
over the invasion.
moments from Optic.
Is the invasion over?
Final 10 here.
Optic will be moving on to bracket play with ease.
Surge 3-0'd him? Oh, C9 got 3. Okay. All right, Surge 3-0'd them. Okay. Never mind.
As Fred is letting him know something. What is he saying? What is that?
I don't know. He's throwing up the 6. Well, how many times did they match up? I know they played
6
4 times. This will be their 5th time on the season.
6-star.
But Optic Gaming take care of business the same
6 stop.
exact way.
I think he might be talking about Fellow having 6 kills in the control.
We're about to go into a Vista Hardpoint. Seattle won the control 3-0.
Ooh, Vista Hardpoint Seattle too?
Wow. New York is down
This series might get
right now.
spicy, dude. Chad, I'm running is half the amount of ads that Fellow had kills. Enjoy the 3 minutes.
Yeah, a couple of odd man number situations.